Frank and Roy are back.
The gangsters are back.
Okay.
And this time they're at a seafood restaurant.
Yes, they are. And I'm telling you right now, when we watched this episode again last night, it all just clicked into
Well,
view.
it was weird because I don't think we ever noticed it before, but I noticed immediately. I looked at the ceiling,
right,
and I kept seeing these wooden whale motif
like they're in the ballasts of the
So
supports.
it made me think, well, the whaler,
Then we see the mosaic with this huge
this
whale
beautiful
motif.
mosaic that has a whale,
and then
it
we
looks
see
like
the whales that are like the condiment holders on each of the tables in this restaurant. We always marveled at how beautiful this restaurant was.
And then the other thing is this. Immediately, I'd be like, oh, let's go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we go there next week?
But what was really interesting to me, again, having just watched the We're Not Done Yet podcast or listened to it regarding John Pleshette and him talking about this storyline, how he was really part of creating this possible exit for Don Murray, should he not want to return for season 3. It all made sense that here we are at a restaurant where a whale is the theme. And back in the other episode that John Pleshette wrote, episode 4, Chance of a Lifetime, they talked about Moby Dick in that first scene. And everybody says it. Gary says it. Val says it. Karen says it. And it made kind of like this big impression, but for no reason.
Right. Didn't make sense, but now if you're in the writing standpoint of knowing.
The allegories in Moby Dick, they kind of center on the thoughts of like good versus evil, and also events that are either fated or brought upon by free will. And so if you connect these two, the Chance of a Lifetime, the scene where Moby Dick is first mentioned, and that is the same scene where Gary's talking about the Orchid Cab Company, and here we are now sitting down with the Orchid Cab Company again in a restaurant where the theme is Moby Dick, we can say that Sid's journey is perhaps fated, or is it set upon by his own free will? And we'll talk about it at the end.